All right, guys. Well, welcome back to Dennis Tracks. On this episode, we're going to be taking a trip out to western Colorado. It's a spot that we've been going for a few years.
Yeah, me and John have just grew to love Colorado. I mean, we both started going with our family, with our grandpa. He got us going when we were just little kids. So look forward to every opportunity we get to go out to, really anywhere in the West out there hunting. Just try to go every chance we get.
This was my first opportunity to go out there with the fellas hunting, and it did not disappoint. It is a public land. It's a draw unit, so we seem to draw out every couple of years, it seems like. But as long as you put your time and effort in and you take somebody with you that knows kind of the where the elk are at and what they do, you can see good numbers out there where we were hunting. So we really enjoyed it. So we got some pretty cool footage for you. I hope you all enjoy it.
And Trevor was actually able to take a really nice bull. It's the first bull he's ever got. And I was lucky enough to be with him on that hunt. But yeah, hope you guys enjoy the video.
Good morning from the mountain. This is day number 1. What's the date, guys? September 3rd. September 3rd. And we got camp set up last night and had a good dinner, but we're dragging a little bit, so we're going to get some gear on and head down in here and probably take it a little easy the first day and see if we can't get a little adjusted to the altitude and just get our binoculars, do some spotting, and kind of see what's going on. So anyway, day 1, here we go.
Alright guys, so we aren't even 20 minutes into our first hunt, first morning out elk hunting. And we're just walking across this little hogback right here and just standing here taking a little breather and visiting a little bit. And I looked over at this hillside over here. We've already seen our first elk of the trip. All we've seen so far is 3 cow-calf pairs. Haven't seen no bull in the group, but I don't really mind. It's just exciting getting to lay our eyes on the first elk of the hunt. It's a booner. Trophy chipmunk, huh? Giant.
Alright, so it's still day 1. We got back in here. We actually just got through bumping some elk. We didn't know where they were. They weren't talking. And the thermal started switching on us just right there at the wrong time. And so we bumped them, but not hard. We're going to probably just move on out of here. We got to go meet some of the other guys. And hopefully this will be an area we can get back in. We've got into elk here before, so we kind of know what they do or like to do in this area, but it sure is a lot easier when they start talking to you, and you can kind of keep an ear out for where they are. So
yeah, we'll see what happens. All right, guys, it is the first evening hunt. We're going to do some glassing at a lookout point and go see if we can see some of these big creatures. We saw some pretty good sign this morning, so we're going to go see if we can maybe put one to bed for in the morning. But of course, we have bows too in case, we get lucky and get one close enough. So, all right, we'll see how it goes. He's legal. Remember your yardages. Stop him. No. Can't shoot that, do they? Put too much stuff away. This cow saw me, but he doesn't saw me move. Another cow in the sunlight to the right. Out in the field. Crazy how big the thing's creek is. Did you get that? Yeah.
Man, guys, that was crazy exciting right there. I mean, the last hour has just been ridiculous. We had elk all around us. I had cows walking around 20 yards, and there's times I wouldn't be too good to shoot a cow, but when you can see the 5x5 standing over there, I sure thought I was gonna have an opportunity at him, but he came out too quick through the opening and then just angled away from me, and I couldn't get a shot.
I don't know if you can tell on camera or not, but it was a 5x5 bull, and when it walked through that opening, that was about a 60-yard shot, and so we was hoping he would come on around to our left, and he did, but just never where we could get a shot. Never came within probably, 45, 50 yards, so.
It's just the way it goes, but man, it was stinking exciting.
The good thing is they never really busted out of here. They eased on around the corner. They did. The wind swirled a little bit, and you see probably those cows did wind us a little bit, but the whole herd didn't. And so we'll probably be able to get back on these bulls. We didn't even set a call to them. They're just doing their normal thing right now. So we'll probably be able to slip back in here and get on them one of these mornings coming up again. So anyway, we got to get back to camp, meet the other guys, and get a game plan for tonight. So we'll catch up with you later.
See you guys.
All right, still day 2. We're out on the evening hunt. We're actually across from where we were this morning, and so we're going to see if we can't figure out what these elk that we got on this morning are doing of an evening. So we're moving our way up in through here and just trying to take our time, wait for the thermals to switch and start heading back down, which they're starting to do. So here getting a snack. Jared's got some beanie weenies, it looks like.
It's what's for dinner.
Unfortunately, yeah, until we get back to camp. I got some chocolate chip cookies, so anyway, we're gonna eat this snack and then get on up through here, and we'll get back to you, see if we can't see anything this evening. So
Alright, guys, it is morning of day 3. Me and Chance are out here. We're gonna head to the same spot that me and John went to yesterday morning. We're hoping and we think that we've got these things figured out. We think we know right where their bedroom is. So we're gonna try to beat them to bed this morning. Try to get set up and just hopefully let them come right to us.
And I'm not going to be choosy. The first thing that resembles an elk and is legal for me to shoot, it's getting stuck.
So we'll see what happens.
alright guys, well it's day 4, it's Thursday, and we're heading back up to where we've been getting on some elk. Still kind of waiting on the rut to kick in, but we are starting to hear some bugles and getting into some action about every day a little bit. So we're going to ease on back up the hill here and see if we can't get set up on something.
We finally felt like it was time to break out the face paint, so we're ready to go this morning.
Oh, turkey foot. Alright, so here we go. Hopefully we have some more action today. I know we got a big hill to hike up, so we're going to get after it.
Hey guys, so we are back out here for an evening hunt. It is day 5 of our trip. We decided to sleep in this morning. We were all pretty wore out.
I was waiting on Trevor to get here too.
Yeah.
Trevor pulled in about noon today or so.
Yeah, Trevor came in today, so we tried to help him get unloaded and everything. So we're hoping to get on some this evening. We're gonna go way back here on this mountain that you can see behind us. Try to make something happen this evening.
All right, guys. Well, it's John and Jared. It's still day 5. It's September 7th, and we just had one of those epic hunts. We got up here on a bull, went to con him, put Jared out in front of me, probably 80 yards, 50 yards. He was moving out across there because we had this bull that was really fired up, and then just right there as it was getting dusk, wouldn't you know, he just takes off on a beeline across probably a 400-yard run across a wide open park, headed right for me. And I'm laying there on my back in the open kind of with my camera. So I drop the camera, slide my bow onto my lap, raise up. About the time I raise up, he gets downwind of Jared and the gig's over. So he hits the brakes and wheels. And when he wheels, I took the only shot I had, and it was a little far and just couldn't quite reach him, but saw the nocturnal go flying out there into the field and just right out in front of him. And of course he wheeled, trotted back up the hill to his cows and bugled at us a couple of times, still fired up and mad. So he's definitely a bull we think we're going to be able to get back on as the week goes on. So anyway, it's getting late. Everybody back at camp's going to be in bed, so we're out here in the middle of another park trying to make it back to camp. We probably still got a 30-minute walk, so we're going to get out of here, but we'll check in tomorrow, keep you updated how things are going. Alright guys, it's day 6, and we're up, we're in the tent, we're getting our packs loaded down with some stuff. It's Saturday, September 8th, and we're about to get loaded up and head out on the trail, so we'll see what happens today.
Alright guys, we sat for a little while this morning, didn't see much. So we are headed to meet the rest of the guys, gonna see if we can get a little drive going. See if we can get something on the ground today.
Alright, well we've still got quite a little bit of a walk, so we're going to keep going, but stay tuned, we might have something on the ground before long, hopefully. I think that we just a score for Trevor.
Hey guys, so it is the morning of day 7 of our hunt. It's one of the colder mornings we've had, so we're hoping it's gonna be good. Muzzleloader season kicked off yesterday, so this is the first morning we're gonna take off and head down into the canyon. We're hoping these muzzleloaders are gonna push some milk off down in there. We're hoping it's gonna be good. I think the rut's, it's starting to try to kick in. We're counting on it, but.
All right, Trevor, how you feeling?
Feel good. Day
Chance?
2 for me.
I'm still alive. We'll talk
Very
after the canyon.
Yeah. All right, well, here we go, guys. We'll get back to you. All right, we've made our way down into the top of the canyon. And there's a bunch of elk. We've watched about 20, 25 cows. 2 or 3 bulls in the bunch. One of the bulls actually just bugled in the distance. But from where we are, there's not a whole lot we can do with them right now.
Where? Oh, yeah, I see it. Look at him chasing her.
Some steep, rugged stuff.
Ham and cheese sandwich. Powerade. And some beanie weenies.
Oh, beanie weenies. Well, Chance and I, we've been up here waiting on them, so we got bored. We've pretty much ate all of our lunch. Trevor's working on his. Got a few things left here. Still just waiting it out. Bedded some earlier this morning, and we're just waiting for the thermals to switch and it get a little closer to.
Biggest herd we've seen of the trip.
Yes, for sure. With what we couldn't get on camera, we estimated between 30 and 40 because we counted over 25. So. All right, we've left the tree where we've been resting all afternoon. It's a little after 3 o'clock. And we're moving to try to get up behind these elk that we've been watching all morning. We know where they are, so we're going to try to slip in here, get the wind in our favor, and see if we can't. We still probably have about 3 hours before we really want to get in close on them, but we're going to take our time and try to slip around here. Alright guys, well it's Monday, September 10th, and I've made my way down in the canyon to the wallows, what we call the wallows. There's 2 or 3 here, and gonna just sit here the rest of the morning and see what happens. I'm supposed to meet Jared and Trevor here for lunch, and we're gonna sit here the rest of the evening and then work our way back up out of the canyon. So just wanted to show it to you. I've never made it down here with a video camera. It's a pretty good little spot, and as always they've been making a mess down there in the mud. Hopefully if one gets a little warm and decides he needs to splash around in some mud, maybe he'll come this way. I know it's a long ways down in here. A little stand tucked in right here, a little brush in front of us. I'm gonna just take it easy for a while. All right, guys, well, it's September 11th, Tuesday. It's day 9, and I'm headed back up here by the beaver ponds. Jared and Trevor are going to come around by what we call the throne, and we're going to try to meet up later. Chance isn't feeling real well today, so he's going to actually just stay in and jump in the truck, maybe run down, see if he can't get some medicine or find a doctor. But anyway, we're going to get up here and get set up, and we'll see what happens. All right. Well, I'm moving on these elk. I got some video footage of them, but I'm solo, so I'm making a move to try to get around on them. Make sure that I'm set up and I'm downwind of them. So I'll try to get more footage if I can, but if I can't, we'll see if we can't get close enough for a shot. Well, the highs and lows of elk hunting. Made a move on that bull. He was very vocal, and had him at about 45 yards, and we hit just a bunch of deadfall, and he wouldn't try to walk through it, and I couldn't go any further. So kind of a stalemate, and the wind finally swirled, and out of there he went. So a very callable bull, very talkative. So there's always a chance we might be able to get back on him if we can get the wind in our favor, maybe another day. On the other hand, there's a beautiful sunset.